Terrans. Don't get me started on them. Damn them. Fine. You asked. When we first encountered them, they were explorers, scientists. We were puzzled at first, because there seemed to be two types of Terran, the humans and the Shisari. Then we found that the humans were the original inhabitants of their homeworld, and the Shisari the newcomers. Seems the Shisari had rendered their world uninhabitable, and on their search for a new one encountered the humans' Earth. We thought it indicated weakness. The humans letting a whole alien race join with them as brothers. And then, as the Terrans spread through the stars, exploring, calculating, forming daughter worlds, we were told of the Terran fleet, even had intelligence of it. A small thing, a police force for fighting rogue members of their own alliance, and then the individual colony forces. It was chaotic, not like the world's alliance or the Arund Empire. The Terrans fought with themselves all the time, but with strange rules. If you crossed a line, other Terran worlds would intervene, but that was rare. Weakness. We thought it all meant they were weak and divided. No other race fought so much with their own, or so limited themselves when they did fight. We attacked their outlying worlds, young colony worlds with no perceivable defences. We should have known then. Just taking those worlds had saddled us with more losses than they should have. Then the Terrans fought back. Their old fleet, while aged, had been constantly updated with new technologies, and during our war with them they built new ships, as if they had just been waiting, hoping or praying to whatever strange gods they honour for such a chance to show us their true weaponry. But before they were able to use their new weapons on us, they came at us with a suicidal vengeance. They painted their old ships in black and drove them into our fleet formations. We gained territory, but at an escalating cost. We could not stop. The elders had already promised a victory and spoils, so we took the losses and systems we could. Ugh. Take a system. You can never really take a planet from the Terrans. They dig in, a term we came to fear. The Shisari love ground combat. They revolted for it, and combined with the pure deviousness of the humans, one is never safe of a former Terran world. At any time the ground could explode beneath you, and dozens of their power-armoured warriors could spring out and slay your comrades. I survived one such attack. My brothers and mates had retreated from the front lines to enjoy the spoils of our conquests, and then there they were, a so-called subway, a transportation system buried throughout the human city. The dog-like alien stares off into the distance. The only thing worse than the Terrans winning is when they lose. If they win, they give you what they call scorched earth, and if they lose, I do not think they have a witty saying for it, but I saw the message delivered to the War Master. It said in our language, "If we can't have it, none shall." We did not know what it meant until the first reactors started losing containment. It was only 5 worlds. 5 worlds they rendered uninhabitable. 2 they cracked with massive fusion and antimatter weapons. 2 more they unleashed toxins and radiations that killed all life, down to the single-celled. And the last was... They used weapons to remove a moon from orbit. Only half a world remains where a Terran colony with millions, hundreds of thousands of our warriors once existed. We are the Grood, feared by all since the first recorded interspecies meetings, where once we were warriors and conquerors, prideful in our ways. Now we are broken, a mere remnant and example to all of what happens to any who assume the Terrans are weak.